just want to be done with that moment. There's so much of my life I've lost. But there's one day I remember. It was the day I tried to tell my mom what was going on. When he had messed with me, and I decided I needed to tell my mother. I got home, I got off the school bus. I remember walking up the really long driveway, looking down at the rocks, kicking a few, and I remember I was wearing my favorite dress. It was a navy blue with a picnic pattern skirt, and it had cherries all over and lace over the sleeves. And I walked up to her and I was like, "Mom, is it normal that Wood touched me?" And she looked at me. She stopped what she was doing, and she looked at me, and she turned, and she looked disgusted. "What? What is wrong with you?" But, I don't know. He had messed with me, and I decided I needed to tell my mother. I just wanted to be done with that moment. There's so much of my life I've lost. But there's one day I remember. It was the day I tried to tell my mom what was going on. He had messed with me, and I decided I needed to tell my mother. He had messed with me, and I decided I needed to tell my mother. She looked so disgusted at me, and I stood there, frightened, feeling as if I did something wrong. I wanted to be stronger. And I tried. And I could never push him away. And I was always too scared to scream. I would always be silent when I pushed. I was so scared. I put my head down, and I walked in the house, and I went to my room. I had to deal with that. And I climbed in bed, and I just sat there for 5 years. And he continued touching me. Nearly every night until 3rd grade, and it didn't stop until 5th grade. I wanted to be stronger. And I tried. And I could never push him away, and I was always too scared to scream. I would always be silent when I pushed. He would just hold me down, and I had to deal with that for 5 years. I with my mother, and when I was 5, her boyfriend, Wood, started touching me. And I remember